What's happening, people? Welcome back to another video. My name is Kay. Let's get into the video, man.
From Amnesty C. Now he recently came out saying that he's had to employ his brother to be part of his management because he actually didn't trust the industry. You understand?
And was done wrong by the other managers?
Wrong, yeah, by other managements,
I needed someone I could trust next to me. I understand that having a manager means you're fully transparent with that person with everything. You know where your mind is at when you're working on the album, who you really want to work with, what things you want to do and not do for money, because that's essentially what we're doing.
Wait, could it be that the reason why Nasty C didn't break out in America is because he had a terrible management? He had a bad team. And I think that could be the case because before we talk about Tyla, let me save this for in the video. Let's just continue
I've done
watching.
A bunch of stuff for money.
See what he has to say. Let's see what McG has to say.
Transparency with the money also. I did that. I tried that with a couple other people, but it didn't turn out so well in the end. They didn't have my best interests at heart. They were working on their own thing. I was just a vehicle for them. But he can't do that. I'll find him. You could never, you know what I mean? Yeah, is that. And also a lot of other things, man. Because he's my big brother, I know him. I trust him fully. And it's someone I trust with my career, even if, God forbid, I pass, sooner than I expect. I trust him to properly, handle my career from that point onwards. It won't be in the hands of a stranger. For sure. I know my family will see my money, guaranteed.
Don't you remember? Oh, you were Jay, ne? When we interviewed him. Bro, we need to have it back. Yeah,
he really felt exploited by your professional management.
We were interviewing him, went to Universal, and he came with an American crew whose job was to promote him in America.
And they tried to promote him here. and
Really? They also tried to promote him here too?
No.
Honestly.
So the sole purpose, his management team, why he got them, was for them to get him interviews in America. But the first interview they got was with
So break down your team, dog. Who's in your team? What's going on? Because it seems like there's a lot of people, bro.
Yeah, it's in different little brackets.
Okay, can you break it down?
First bracket is it's me, Teddy, Mark, and right. So that's that's me. It's my photographer. It's my DJ, and my real life big brother, but also my manager.
Oh yeah, and
the media, almost in the same house. And then you get there's Yvette, there's Storm, and it's this the Colin.
Okay, his American team failed him miserably. Nasty C didn't break out in America at all. That's how bad his previous team was. Because what MacG said, you hire an American team to get you interviews in America, and yet the first interview they give you is with MacG in SA. And this man has been popping in SA since I was still in high school. That's how big this bro started. He started like that. He was big. And he's still big till today. Imagine that. Just imagine it. You hire a team that don't have your best interest at heart. That just want to use you for cash flow and then have other side gigs. And then that's it. Manage other people and that's it. Whereas, what I wanted to say previously earlier in the video is that we talk about Tyla being obviously the biggest artist that's in SA. She left to go to America and she's popping in America. She's very global, she's international. The thing is, it stems off from the management team. Tyla's team first belonged to her manager, whoever it is, was the person who managed it was first, who the secret manager, but he's not secret, is he used to manage Show Majosi. Majosi was becoming global. Before Tyla was even a factor, Majosi was becoming global because of one. I'm paraphrasing, but I think this is concrete. Show Majosi dated her manager, and her manager had her best interest at heart. I think when they split, that's when the partnership was iffy. Because you dated your manager now, he doesn't have your best interest at heart anymore. So it's best to, move on. So what did he do? He looked for talent. And that's when, I think roughly when Tyla released the song with, what's his name? Cool Drink. Yeah, Cool with a K, Cool Drink. Once she released that, I think that's what caught his attention. Is like, you know what, this is a star. She needs to be international. She needs to go global. He's basically the keystone of Tyler's entire team because look at her now. She's not even in SA. She performs in America. She lives in America. She's met celebs. She's been to the UK. She's been basically everywhere on this planet. Because why? He had her best interest at heart, whereas Nasty C's team didn't have his interest at heart, his best interest at heart. Like right now, if you were to see the amount of interviews Tyler did with let's besides Water and all the other hits that she had, maybe let's say 2 3 singles down, she was doing interviews in the UK majority of the time. She was in the UK, and then from there she went to America. Like that's someone who cares about you, like who wants your best interest at heart. It's the same with what's her name, man? Tyler, yeah, Tyler, yeah. And then it's also what's it? Waffles, yes, Waffles. Waffles is just DJing in America. I haven't heard Waffles being in SA recently, and it's 2026. I don't know where that lady is. So you can see like how these people are pushing. They're pushing these people to be international acts, and especially in America because the audience in America is like so. I wouldn't say centralized, but like obviously it kind of is because like America is like the keystone. If you want to make it anywhere on this planet, anywhere in the world, especially when it comes to music and acting, America is your first destination because you will make it big. Case in point, 2 females. One is not even from SA. She's there right now. Tyler's from SA. She currently lives in America. Nasty C's team did him dirty because they didn't look at his best interest. And also, I'm not saying this is in a like this is sexist, but maybe because the females were, it was more female more than the brew. You feel me? Because like you hands down, no one can deny Nasty C has talent on the pen. Now this man can take on anyone. Let's get into it.
Kevin, Roger.
This is your team. American names, yeah. Roger.
So like the media team and then the team that takes care, that really just like takes care of all this shit. Like the people you spoke to,
yeah.
The second bracket, that's like them.
And then there's like an international team as well.
And then that's the third bracket.
Fuck. And all these people, you paying them?
Yeah. How they supposed to do their jobs? So I have to.
Wasn't he disappointed?
He was signed to what's it called? Universal. No, Universal did him dirty, man. They genuinely did him dirty. They didn't push him the way he needed to be pushed. Because one, he had the flow, he had the skill, he had the delivery, he had basically everything. They just needed to just put him on game. Like they'll be like, okay, here's the next breakout star in America. Put him on. That's why I feel like when he did that song with A$AP Ferg, for me that was like I was like, okay, Nasty's like going global now. That's him. Because he deserved it, because he was working his ass off. And then I'm not saying Dax was a bad feature, it was an amazing feature. But when I saw him down the line, years down, and then I'm seeing him with Dax, great feature, by the way, great song. You see him with Dax, and then I'm like, bro, shouldn't you be making a joint with like at least like people that are popping? Maybe Drake at the time. All these A$AP, not Ferg, like Rocky, Travis, all these people that at the time they were like heavy, like at the top still. They're still at the top till today, or some of them, but still, they should have been trying to push him to do those type of collabs. Gunna, for crying out loud. Like Nasty needed to be pushed and be put into that inner circle. What do they call it in America? Like the C-list celebrities, the B-list, and then the A-list celebrities. Nasty for me fitted Mace. To me, the way they pushed it, he was more on the C-list celebrity going to be. And then when I saw him with A$AP Ferg, I assumed he jumped up to be was a B-list celebrity in America. All he needed to do was like make a super amazing hit with someone that would push him to stardom in America, because in Africa and South Africa, he's solidified. He's already made it in SA. That side, he was still a newcomer. He was up and coming. So shouldn't they have been trying to push him more that side? Whereas why are they getting him interviews here in SA where he is his management team could have just done that easily. Here, it's not that difficult because he already made it. If you just call up a radio station and be like, hey, Nasty C wants to be on, wants to chat some stuff, wants to talk about some important stuff, they're going to say yes because he's solidified here. But that side, he isn't. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, you know what, man? They genuinely did not have this man's best interest at heart, and they were wrong for that because this man is like, he's talented, man. He's an amazing rapper. I'm a fan. I'm a big fan of Nasty C. And how they promoted him, how they pushed him was beyond terrible. And I think I'm happy that he chose to put his brother pick his brother as his manager, because his brother will have his best interest at heart. He would not want to touch this project and then focus on some other artist that he's managing. He will focus solely on his brother, and his brother has his genuine best interest at heart. Now they did him dirty. Nah, Mac, why are you laughing?
Do something with Snoop Dogg, I think. Went to Japan, I think.
He did do he tried the whole American thing.
Yeah.
Especially
he tried and they failed him.
Some power, yes, I remember.
I'm sad for Nasty C though, because when Nasty started, I don't know his setup and whatever, but when he started, it sounded like he was doing his own thing, self-producing and so forth. And I feel like that was the best Nasty C. Then there came a part where he signed a major contract. And then since then, it's just never been.
Yeah, and then there was like whatchamacallit, then he did a feature with Exactly. T.I.'s kid. He did a nice track with T.I. But then the son, I'm like, bro, he's also up and coming. Like, what are we doing here? Like, Def Jam, y'all are bad, man. Y'all didn't promote this man the way he deserved to be promoted. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't even know who I just know him as T.I.'s son. I don't know his name. Like, I don't even listen to his music, but like, you're putting him with an artist like this, an up and comer. I mean, y'all were not serious. It's like either y'all hate black excellence for like Africans. Let's just put it like, let's just say South African, because like that's genuinely how I see it. Y'all don't like black excellence for like Africans, but when it's Americans, yeah, you all push each other. I'm pretty sure this guy he might be big-ish. He might be a B-list celebrity at this point. But now they did Nasty wrong.
And then since then, it's just never been the same or good. So I feel bad because I was a big Nasty C fan.
When Def Jam took over, they took Nasty as he was ascending. When they took him over at his peak in SA, in Africa, let's just say globally in Africa at the time, that's when it started going Bob down the drain. Bob Hill was going down. That's how Def Jam like ruined Nasty's career. Because when they had him at the top, it was going downhill. Tyla's team, when she blew up with Water, those people didn't sleep. Like, she was being promoted every day, man. They wanted to make sure this girl is everywhere, non-stop. She has to be there. She has to be on this interview. She must be on this. She must be on that. That's what they should have done with Nasty in the beginning, and they didn't do that. They didn't promote him well. I don't even think promotions were even done for this man. It was just, you released a killer song, and then Lil Wayne made an appearance in the song. Wait, was it a feature? Can't remember. I'm gonna have to listen to the track. Lil Wayne was in it. That should have been like to catapult him even higher. Universal didn't, and sadly, that's how it is.
And bro, I was a big fan. I'm still a fan.
Remember, the guy was young, bro. He was young, and he was just being moved from pillar to pillar.
Yeah.
You know, so he was being moved from not ambitious. What's the other one?
The Reggie Cabinda's one. Mabala Noise.
Then another one comes, so that's why eventually it's just like, you know what? Let my brother.
But he's correct. Some of the biggest motion he had was when he was still
doing his own thing.
He wasn't under a big label.
Yes.
Like when he was pushing himself.
Yes.
Under the switch up. Number. Take your friends to friend, like these the smoother, number. You know, switch up.
Oh, never changed. I never switched up. I send this money home. We built a house. Now that's a switch up. I don't know no friends like these. You need to take your friends to spoot up.
You don't know switch up?
No, switch up.
With the horses, statues. Pretoria. I think it's in Pretoria, yeah?
But I like his verse on Four Horsemen, man.
Yo, he killed it. Nah, on the Four Horsemen, he killed it. Chorus, and then he killed best verse on the whole track. On the whole joint. Yeah, it is okay. Nasty. And probably because I'm being biased, but Nasty killed it. It is, oh my God. You know what? Thank you for reminding me. I'm going to listen to that track when I go to work.
But how I feel about Nasty is I'm really happy that he got the getting big in Africa thing right.
He did.
He tours Africa. They book him till today. So I'm happy that he's not gonna starve anytime soon.
Yeah.
You know, he's good.
Big in Africa.
But
globally in America.
With the
KFC.
The Nasty Burger. Yeah. KFC.
Did you hear that line in Four Horsemen? Where he talks about Nigeria, but like...
You see me splitting that green with the whites. I got connects like Legos.
Yo, those bars.
He never became like that big guy that I hope he was gonna be.
Yeah.
But he does have...
Guys, are we talking about the same Nasty C, guys?
Yeah, no. His aim,
bro, Nasty C is big, man.
Big, like internationally in America. He's big internationally via like Africa.
Oh, okay.
But not like
the American play didn't work because there's too many Nasty C's in America. You gotta stand out, you know. You gotta be a Tyla.
But how does Tyla stand out, bro?
Because she's a female. Let's not sugarcoat this now. Tyla, the reason why she blew up, she's talented. She can dance. Perfect. You cannot tell me there's the same Nasty C. Nasty C is a kid from South Africa. Americans they put like the most dumbest people on blast. You cannot say Nasty C is exactly like them because he wasn't. Nasty C wanted to stand out. He was even willing to work with any artist because he said he was still an up and comer in America. Reason why Tyla, not the main reason, but a little bit plays down to it that she's a female. That's just the bottom line, because Tyla is a female, Nasty C is a male. Who would, if you were to put them right now on center stage, people would cheer, and if they're new, and maybe let's say they just released a song together, right? They released a song at the exact same time. Put them on stage, watch how they would react to Nasty and Tyla, because Tyla is more pop music, Nasty's more rap. So you're getting me, like, and also, man, like, which song is it? The one I still listen to till this day is it's AKA and him, Lemonade. Oh, yeah. R.I.P. Keenan, but bro, that's genuinely like one of my favorite songs till today. Like Nasty's verse. Like, bro, that because I'm a hip hop lover, not a pop. I don't listen to pop like that. So if you put Nasty in front of me, I'm always gonna root for the guy who's gonna give me bars. But if you want like pop, you get like people that are gonna be like, okay, nah, let's just say what it is. Niggas that like pop music. That's it. Now, a good example of like who has what Tyla has and what Nasty C has is Chris Brown. Chris Brown is what's it called? Versatile. Yes, he's very versatile. The brother can sing. The brother can rap. The brother is handsome. The brother can dance, for crying out loud. Like, this is basically everything. When we're comparing these two artists, Nasty and Tyla, Chris Brown has it. He has it. That's why Chris Brown is so phenomenal. He's global. Nasty has rap. And I don't think it's just rap. I don't know about singing, but Nasty's a rapper. He accommodates to the rap scene. But not just that. Tyla is a pop artist. You'd never hear her on a rapping song. You'd never hear Tyla release a rap song because she's not a rapper. She's a pop artist. And mainly, pop artists do well when they're female rather than male, unless you're like Chris Brown, who can dance, sing, the works. Let's call it what it is. Let's stop sugarcoating.
Good, she's great at what she does. She stands out when I listen to her interview and she speaks in a South African accent.
Everyone's claiming me. On Facebook, this is my niece. I have never met these people in my life, but hey, I'm just happy that people are proud, you know.
It's my piano, bro.
She took it to the world.
She's also cute and she's energetic.
That's what I feel like also worked in conjunction with
Tyla didn't go there and want to be the next Doja Cat.
Nasty C didn't want to be the next Jay-Z. He just wanted to be himself.
The own sound, and they packaged it traditionally. They packaged it traditionally, but the sound was different.
We don't consider water piano.
We don't, but they don't know that sound.
Yes, it's true.
So it's different. They just hear the lock drum, and it's like Afro beats to them. They call it Afro beats.
But do you think if Nasty went to the sound that, because in Water she sings in English, the English that everybody understands, the universal language. If Nasty went there with beats that were made by Kabza that sound like Kwaito, Campiano, do you think it would have landed?
You would have had a better chance.
Yeah, because it was a genre that, because before piano broke out to the rest of the world, I would say McG is right on this when he says rap is universal. There's UK drill, there's American, there's wherever in the world. Everyone can rap. Rap is universal. Wherever it started from, it became the focal. The focal point is where it started, the originators. Wherever it branched off at, it became different, like UK drill, New York or Chicago drill. We don't have drill in SA, we just have rap. So if you take Nasty and he did the whole like Lemonade, man, if he had that back then when he signed to Def Jam or when he was trying to be catapulted to America, if he had that type of sound from Kabza or Pori, I feel like G's right, he would have stood at least a better chance where he could have been at least a B-list celebrity going towards an A-list celebrity. Because like now it's just rap. I get the whole point here. He's like every other artist in America, up and coming at underground, but still, man. Still.
Something sonically they used to, but sounds different.
She's pretty like a Leah. Women must die. I'ma leave her. Donna, you should see her. She's hot like a heater. Making me nervous. I need some tequila.
Because it would be so weird for Nasty to be the Nasty we know, and then switch internationally,
he's different.
He now sounds like he's a member of Chiscorp. Because it's like, Big Zulu. Yeah, it's Big Zulu. Goes to America, you don't expect him to sound like he's from Newark or New Jersey. No, but with Nasty, you can't expect that change.
Bro, you know the reason why I started loving Nasty? Before the song that made him blow up, I can't remember it, but at the top of my head, I can't remember at the top of my head. But like for me, when I first heard Nasty C, when I was still in school, he sounded like an American. Like he was giving me that American English, like from America. Like, yo, okay. Like it just started from there, and then once you started listening to the brother's tracks, you'd be like, yo, this guy can rap. He literally can rap. For instance, when he did that song with Juice Back with Casper and Davido, brother, Juice Back was so nice, man. Like the chorus, everything. Not just that, he has just amazing catalog of songs, albums. It's just that good, man. Nasty's a versatile. I feel like he generally is a versatile artist now. If he had this versatility back then, he would have generally been. It would have been easy for him to be catapulted into stardom the way Tyla is currently, because back then it was just pure rap. It was just basically just that. That's why artists like Casper have to adapt to the changes of the music industry in SA, where hip hop is kind of has been dying, but it's kind of slowly picking up steam where we're getting like underground artists as well are performing. Like I've heard at least maybe like 3 or 4 underground artists that I feel like I really fan, and I want to listen to their tracks as well. Make a video and listen to them. But back then, like towards when hip hop was dying badly, Nasty had to adapt. He needed to adapt. That's why now he sounds so much better, and that's why Casper, when drill was the thing in the UK before it branched off to America and became global, Casper hopped on, and on that track, it was fire. So that's basically it. Because honestly, yeah, I'm just rambling, man. Let's just continue.
feels comfortable with this quasi American slang and
exactly. That's my point. Straight off topic. Reason why I listened to Nasty C in the beginning is because he sounded like an American. His rapping skills sounded like an American. That's why I messed with him so much. That's the reason for me why I supported him in the beginning, and I still support him till today. But not because the American English, none of that. Just the way, like now, I just love the man's music, the flow, the bars, the hooks. Man, this guy's creative, man. That's what I'm saying. On a pen, talented.
Hooked. You can attest to that as a comedian. When he moved there, his content had to change.
It did change.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, but rapping and comedy is not. Because Nesty's content may change. He may rap about Soweto or Durban, where he's from.
Yeah.
Or KZN. I don't know if he's from Durban exactly.
There's no genre shift when you do comedy. You can have a content or topic shift, but your genre won't shift.
And delivery won't shift. Okay. With Nesty, it's more about delivery, I feel. And it was going to be fake of him to... as much as he's the Zulu guy.
I get it. He's in America. And then now he wants to claim from being, let's say, from the Bronx or Chicago, wherever. Or O Block or whatever that stuff is. Because it's not going to land with him. It's not him. They're just going to see him as an imposter, a poser. Because he wasn't raised from that side. So that I get it. I get what they're trying to say.
It's not what he loves and enjoys. It's not what he's good at or how he loves expressing himself.
So that's what I'm saying. Where like you have to be different, bro. When you go that side,
you gotta be authentic.
You gotta be authentic.
It also helps to come with something that's backed by your people already.
Sorry,
but bro, the thingy, Nasty C had support from SA. Like nobody wanted him to fail. I genuinely wanted him to succeed because when I heard he signed to Universal, I'm like, congrats! Like, he's leveling up even higher. Because I wanted him to succeed. I wanted him to be like, to love him how we love him in SA. Like we genuinely love Nasty C. Like it's we backed him. We backed Trevor Noah till this day, and he's big in America and he stays in America. When it comes to SA, we love him still. But like we have support for this thing of like we don't push our artists. We don't love them even then they leave. Brother, we love these people. We love Tyla that she's in America. We love her from back home. We love Trevor Noah from back home. Like, there's no such thing as South Africans will be bitter for someone trying to like break out and hear the sound and our culture from SA. Because Trevor Noah does still make jokes and says, "Yo, the cops are different from America to SA. Here, Zaka cool drink. A young clip off with a cool drink to the Grotman. Then you pass. In America, it's different. You have to be scared. You have to be relaxed. You have to show direction. Yo, I'm putting my hand on the dashboard and stuff like that. But whereas us, they're trying to like show us. Tyla, for crying out loud, Tyla went on an interview on Capital. Is a Capital Extra, holding pop, holding it like this. This is what we eat, showing the world our culture. So why wouldn't we support artists like that? We're not bitter. South Africans aren't bitter. Like if someone is gonna show the world our culture, what we love, Biltong is the keystone of our country, one of the keystones of our country. And I have European friends that ask me that yo, is Biltong actually nice? Then when I brought it, they tasted it like this is actually nice. And then when you taste beef jerky, not that I have in my life, and I don't think I want to. When he was comparing it to beef jerky, he's like beef jerky is so like subpar compared to Biltong.
It's also cool to come with something that's already backed by your home people. To come with your home people.
Or if you're going internationally, yes.
Yes.
But that's the thing about music in general. Like, and just be yourself.
Yes.
It's like with podcasting as well.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Everybody always have the formula of let's get maybe a ghost someone or
let's drop it 3.
Let's go. But
by the way, no one knows why everyone drops a 3. I just came up, dog. Come look and drop it. No, everyone drops it.
Make sure he's the algorithm. You're the algorithm saying you need to drop at 3.
True, a lot of podcasts but drop at 3. Open chats, up close sometimes. No, they want shit. They want. I don't think it is, but I know the one that I'm constantly watching. Open Chats always drops at 3 o'clock. It doesn't matter which day it is. It's generally 3. Even Open Dates, for crying out loud, was released at 3. It's the MacG blueprint.
Yeah, I get you, dog. I
That's
get
the
you.
thing, bro, about
this side.
just the arts and just be you, bro.
Yeah.
Trust your dopeness, trust you. So I can't fault that Nasty C because he's a dude who went to multiracial schools like the rest of us. He raps and he can speak Zulu, but his tools in his rap career is English and the metaphors and similes. So now that he's going to America, he can't. That's a prison he would have built for himself to rap in Zulu when he's never.
Yeah, no one was gonna listen to him, and they were gonna mispronounce everything he was saying. In America, now I'll be honest with you, now Americans, like, they would have mispronounced a lot of stuff because, like, they don't tie. Let me put this way. Let me hold up. Best way I can explain it, right, is that we love our cultures. We're very tribal. We're very tribal in Africa, right? I'm Xhosa. I love my roots. I love my Xhosa roots. One place where I've never gone is Ekhaya. And I want to go to Ekhaya and experience Ekhaya for the first time in my life. Now, I tell an American this. In America, I go to an American school, and I tell them, yo, I'm Xhosa. They'll just come up with some weird things just to make me feel a bit, just to annoy me. They'll be like, or kuta kante, or some weird things like that. That's why, and it's not just South Africans. I feel like it's Africans in general. Like, black people, black Americans don't know nothing about their cultures. And a majority of them were slaves, were enslaved. Their ancestors were from Africa. They were enslaved and they were taken to America. But none of them, like, care about the roots where they come from. My man will stay in America for the rest of his life and die in America. That's how deep it is. The only places he might travel to is just within the country, go to Canada, come back, and then maybe go to Paris for once. And like, the first trip he'll ever take in his life that he saved up for will go to Paris. Oh yeah, Paris. But you never hear a kid from the Bronx who worked up and then say, Mom, Dad, like, I want to know where we came from. If it's Nigeria, Kenya, Tanzania, South Africa, Namibia, Botswana. You never hear none of them saying they want to come back to Africa and live in the motherland. Right now, we already have an influx of foreigners here. And not African foreigners, European and Americans. Whereas the black Americans now are coming to SA because, the whole vibes, the culture. It's not SA is amazing. SA is very nice. If you stop looking at all the nonsense that, like, obviously, don't focus on politics, don't focus on the rand going up and down. If the price at ShopRite and Spar is not changing and at Pick and Pay, don't worry about the rand influxing and going down because it's not affecting the price at these retail stores. Don't focus on stuff like that. Don't focus on politics. Don't focus on the rand going up and down. The only time you'll focus on is when inflation hits you hard. That's when you'll be like, the dollar dropped. I mean, the rent dropped. That's when you start focusing on that. But besides that, don't focus on stuff like that. Focus on, like, the cultures in SA. Focus on the people. Focus on, like, bro, SA is a beautiful country. Everywhere in this country is very beautiful. You just have to, like, leave the nonsense. Leave politics, leave international stuff, focus on SA. You gotta enjoy SA. Cape Town is beautiful, Durban, Pretoria, Joburg. Like, just focus on the country itself. Like, the country is very beautiful, the people are very friendly. Like, honestly, I cannot go anywhere in SA without one person greeting. The only time I don't greet people that don't greet back is, like, if we're in, like, a long line and obviously I'm at the back. If we're in a queue and we're we're meeting up and like maybe let's say it's work related stuff. That's when I know, okay, people are busy like filling in stuff. That's when I know we're not gonna generally. But sometimes it is there. Black people, we like greeting each other. I can walk past my street, headphones in, and I look straight. As soon as I lock eyes, or even if I don't lock eyes and someone passes me, I'll hear that they greeted me. Then I'll turn, take off my headphones, and say, "How are you?" and greet back. Like genuinely, everyone needs to start focusing on the fact that SA is like an amazing country. Hell, World War III is coming. SA is far away all from the nonsense. We are fine down here. We are safe. We're gonna groove Monday to Sunday when it happens. Monday to Monday. December. We're saving it specifically for December. December. And that's one thing the rest of the world doesn't understand. December is like sacred. Festive season. It's the festive from the 1st till the 2nd for some people. The 2nd of Jan. Like, people don't want to hear nothing about work. People just want to, like, all their stresses and their worries just disappear. They just disappear. Whereas for Europe, for instance, they have 2 months holiday. They generally have 2 months in the year, which is July and August, where they go on vacations, travel the world, blah blah blah. And you know what's crazy is that when it's on that time, obviously the whole of Europe is in summer now. It's hot that side. Us, it's cold. Us, when it hits, I say maybe July, August. We're preparing for December. That's how it works in SA. I've noticed a lot of friends, families, preparation for December don't start in January. No, January till June. It's just we're focusing on what's going on within these few months that we have. After that, July, August, December, Baba. We're thinking about what are we doing December? Where are we going? Is there any festivals? Are we going on as a family? Are we splitting up? Like, you generally, your concern is like, okay, it's December. Let's throw in money, the savings. Let's do this. Just that. December. But yeah, let's finish the video and then
thing.
We'll talk
and he's
about
not
it.
having fun when he's doing that. So that's also tricky. But I do have a problem with that. Of course, he will say Zulu.
Okay. And then lastly, on Nasty C, he left his other label and he started his own called Tall Rags, where he puts on underground artists and artists in general and he mentors them and he teaches them the ropes. I genuinely think if you're at that stage where you saw people screw you and you saw your record label not like back you the way you wanted or you intended to, where you wanted, I feel like I'm happy for Nasty C the fact that he created his own record label. And when he mentors these young G's, like how to move correctly, how to promote yourself, mentoring them, that's genuinely good. So I'd say, Nasty C, shout out to you, man. Keep pushing, keep working hard, mentor these kids so they don't get hustled out of their hard-earned money. And management, I hope they have a good management system as well. Yeah, man. I've been K. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one, man. Peace.